This is an introduction video for current users of the system, rather than a training video for new users. The aim is to give you an overview of the new interface and some of the features that will be available in a 2016 release. A driving factor in updating the web client was a need to work on mobile devices such as tablets. You will notice that the homepage has a very similar look and feel to the previous one. Recently updated experiments, the ability to start a new experiment, and the reminder list. Predefined filters on the left-hand side of the page now allow you to quickly access experiments from the library or view experiments where you are a contributor. You can also view your own or public templates from this menu. The homepage automatically updates depending on what happens within the experiment editor. No need to refresh. Along the top of the screen, you will notice the new navigation bar. This is always visible throughout the notebook. In the middle of the navigation bar, you have the quick search capability. The search criteria changes automatically depending on where you are in the notebook. You can always click Advanced to access the advanced search tool. On the very right of the navigation bar, you have a new feature, Notifications. Here you get an up-to-date list of things that need your attention. For example, an experiment that needs countersigning, or an experiment that has been rejected by a colleague. Eventually, other applications will be able to post notifications here. To the right is personal settings, the navigation bar between different apps, and then finally log out. The log out button is available throughout the notebook. By clicking on a predefined filter on the left, you can jump straight into the library. Notice that the navigation bar changes from Home to Library, indicating where you are within the notebook. When you view a list of experiments, you always have the ability to filter or search for experiments by clicking on the symbol on the right side of a column. Here you can search by text or select a value. Filtering replaces the folder structure previously used to handle groups of experiments. By clicking on the column title, you can sort the list alphabetically. By clicking on number, you have the ability to search by year, the first part of an experiment number. This replaces the year folder structure. You will also notice that more information is available within the library view, whether there are collaborators, if there is a reminder, and the latest submission status of that experiment. Any filters chosen are saved when returning to the library. Selecting all experiments allows you to list all experiments that you have access to. Filtering by author, project or year replaces the old folder structure within the notebook. From all experiments or advanced search, you have the ability to save a search to My Searches. This allows you to quickly locate experiments. My Searches can be updated, renamed or deleted whenever necessary. By changing the library view and highlighting an experiment, you are able to preview the experiment without opening the editor. Once highlighted, you can also click on the cogwheel to see any possible actions available. By clicking on an experiment title, you open the experiment in a new tab. The experiment and template editors are very similar to how they were before. You still have the sections toolbar to the left, including My Sections and Deleted Sections. At the bottom of the page, you will see the save status and a timestamp with the last user to edit the experiment. Having experiments open in different tabs allows you to quickly switch between different experiments and the home page. The old menu bar at the top of the experiment has now been replaced by the cogwheel. Here you can find the experiment properties, the ability to clone or save as a template, view as a PDF, view the collaborators within the experiment, and much more. The submission workflow has now been broken up into different sections. Rather than choosing which sections you want to submit within the editor, you choose the sections to submit at the beginning of the submission workflow. Once you are happy with your selection, you can view the experiment PDF, choose the cosigner, reason for submitting, and add any comments. You then add your password to add your electronic signature to that part of the experiment.